Hi everyone, Dirk here again for another Friday wrap, a so-called word on the street. I hope you've all had a great week. We had a bit of a sort of a cold, sort of almost semi-winter snap happening there, but look, back down to shorts and t-shirt sort of weather. Look, I don't know if you know where I am, but it's one of my favorite spots in the Mount. I probably just don't get to visit it nearly as often as I would like. It's just the big, beautiful Pohutukawa on Pitau. You know, if you've not seen it or really kind of come out of your way to go see it in a while, I implore you, come have a look. It's just gorgeous. Unfortunately, the Serenity's been somewhat spoiled for me with the trucks and things in the background, but this big old beautiful tree is just, it's really special, really great energy and things here. You know, we had a lot of really great feedback the other day in the video that I did about buyers, and I guess I just wanted to touch a little bit more on that, you know, and we're experiencing, you know, money is cheap, right? Like there's no doubt about it, cheap as it's ever been. But you remember, banks are somewhat reluctant to just throw it out. There's margins are obviously a bit skinnier, and they need to be a bit more prudent about just how they go about it. In the last few weeks, we've experienced firsthand customers who've had unforeseen issues with it. So getting your finance organized is, I cannot stress how important that is. And don't just talk to your bank. You might have a great relationship with them, and that's wonderful. But make sure you're casting the net far and wide. You know, chat to a broker, chat to your bank directly, and compare the best deals that you can possibly get. Who's going to be doing the most work for you? But allow plenty of time. You know, Courtney, who's part of our team there, she's in the industry. She has access to an abundance of resources and, you know, educated people, specialists in their field, and knows how to navigate these waters. And it still took her 5 weeks to get her finance sorted out. Now, she's been under contract. She's now fortunately been able to declare herself unconditional, but it took 5 weeks. You know, a few months ago, these sorts of things were only taking a couple weeks. It's now add a lot more time. Don't just assume it's going to be made available for you. Make it easy for the banks, or your mortgage broker, have everything ready, be prepared, because in this market, even now, today still, we're at auctions yesterday, despite the fact that Christmas is looming, the market is still red hot. And if you're not prepared with that finance, you've got no show. You know, it even happened with clients of mine who've bought, we sold, and the bank hasn't come through. It's settlement day today. Yesterday, the bank was going, oh, we're not sure this is going to happen. Now, those folks could be up for a fine, you know, more interest penalties. Now, hopefully it does come to fruition. But again, it just goes to show the emphasis I'm putting on having that finance sorted out. Plus, and besides, you know, everything's going to, not everything, but a lot of properties are going to auction, and you're going to need that firepower. So that makes me want to talk to you about know your numbers. Before you go into that auction room, if you and your agent have not developed a strategy, I fear for you. Have a strategy, know what you're going to do, and most importantly, know your numbers. Be confident, have a plan, stick to the plan, and walk away. When you get to your walk away number, you walk away. Not just one more thousand, because one more thousands keep adding up. This is real money, and you really need to pay it back. So have a good plan and have your finance sorted, and make sure you're talking to an agent who's actually going to have those hard conversations with you. I mean, anybody can just agree and go, yeah, great, hey, let's go do that. But you actually need some guidance, particularly if you're a first home buyer. It's not a minefield, but it's nice to have some support and things in your background. Anyway, that's me checking out for another Friday wrap up. And if you haven't been down to Pitau in a while, come down and look at this big girl here. Look at this. She's about to come into all her red bloom and glory. It's absolutely beautiful. Take care.